Hi, I've just got this Jeep Compass. I've just done the service last week, but today I'm just going to show you how to reset the oil change required light or oil service light. You can see that oil change required. Also, just to let you know, if you don't reset that oil change required light, and if you leave it and just ignore it for a few months, the car will go into safety mode, and what will happen, the engine management light will come on and the car will lose power and go into safety mode, where you won't be able to drive over, the car won't be able to rev over 2000 revs while you're driving, so you'll need to go to the nearest garage to get it sorted out. This happened to her last year and I had to sort it out. That's why I'm making this video right now, just to show you how to reset it. Now on this particular car, you can't reset it manually. You've seen a lot of people do things like ignition on, ignition off, push the throttle 5 times and all that. It does not work with this vehicle. You can't do it manually. The OBD port is located here and you can't do it using this port. So the only way is through the security gateway, which I'm about to show you. I have to remove these panels, this one here and the whole panel here. Okay, firstly start by removing this. You just pull it out. You push a clip removal tool like this into it. Pull it out. Okay, now you can see 2 screws, 1, 2. These are Torx screws T25. Remove these 2. Okay, once you remove those 2 screws, what you do, you just slowly pull and it will just come off. The whole thing is clipped on. The whole panel is clipped on. There's no more other screws, I've just checked. So it should just pull off there. As you can see, it's pulling off. You'll have to disconnect this plug here. You've unplugged that plug and pulled the panel off. There's another plug you'll have to unplug just there. Okay, so now these 2 panels are off. Right, okay, so now get under the steering. You can see everything. Now, I remember doing it last year. The first thing I had to remove was this plastic airbox part. It's just got like a clip there. You just pull it off that and then I think it just pulls off. Also, when you remove this, you must take this completely out of this clip. Pull it out, otherwise this simply won't come out. This has to be completely pulled out, this inner part, then this will come out. And same when you're putting it in as well. You push it in and then you put this clip into it afterwards. Otherwise it simply won't come out. Okay, I don't know if it's visible from here, but let me just go from this angle so you can see what the wires you need to pull out. Okay, if you look there, there's 2 wires, 2 plugs that you have to pull out. Okay, I don't know if you can see, but I've pulled them 2 plugs off. I did it by putting my arm through the back here while viewing it from here. So that's the best way to do it. It's really awkward. You have to lie down. Fucking hell, the pain I just went through. I got my diagnostic equipment here. I had to buy this cable last year, especially just for the Jeep. It's a 12 by 8 pin. Now these are the 2 I just removed, which was attached into the vehicle. I've got to replace it with these 2. One is 8 and one is 12. So it's a 12 by 8 SGM, which is a security gate module, or SGW, which is security gateway bypass adapter cable. That's what you need. It's around 10 to 20 pounds. You can buy it from eBay or Amazon. Those are the 2 plugs I pulled out. Now you connect this 12 by 8 adapter onto those 2 wires. You get those 2 plugs and you put it into this adapter. Remember, you push it in until it clicks in. Okay, so this is the ordinary OBD port, and you can't do hot functions like reset service light, oil service light, oil change or anything like that. You can't do anything with this. That's why you have to go through the security gateway to do that. It's connected on now to this diagnostic equipment. Okay, I'll click on service. Oil reset. Cheap. automatic selection. Read. It's connected to a network. Yes. Okay, you just go into hot functions. Okay. Reset oil change indicator. Reset oil change. Auto oil reset manual. Go to the first one. We'll reset the engine indicator. The ignition key should be in the run position with the engine off. Yes, it is. Okay. Oil change indicator has been reset. Okay. Okay, I just started the vehicle and the oil change required light is gone now, so that's all sorted. Now start by removing these two plugs out of there. Remember, they won't just pull off. There's like a plastic tab on the side of each plug that you've got to squeeze, then it comes out. Here is an example of a plastic tab. You squeeze it in like that, then you pull it out. That's all it is. It's that simple. Do not pull it without pushing this plastic tab on the side. Okay, so now I've done that, I've got to put everything back on. Okay, start by putting this back on. Once you've put that on, you got to get this cover on. Just make sure these white clips are on 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, and they slot into these sections there, 1, 2, and make sure they're all lined up. So you get it up to it, but before you push them into the clip, make sure you plug this first plug in there, and then this second plug into there before you push it in. Okay, once you've pushed it on and it's flush all the way around, just get these 2 Torx screws on that you're taking off at the beginning. Once you've screwed them 2 screws on, that's it. The final thing to put on is this side panel. Okay, that's it. I've done everything. I'm just going to start the vehicle one last time just to make sure the oil change required light doesn't come on. Yeah, that's it. It's done. Job done. The only downside to this is that she has to have this done every year. So that's the only downside to it. But yeah, there it is. Thanks for watching.